Hey guys, PJ here. Out messing around today. Got me a new to me backpack here. It's the Molle II 3-day assault pack. Now, I'm not going to really go through. There's a lot of videos on the YouTube showing about the pack. What I didn't find much was what could it really hold. Now what I've got in here, I guess could be definitely overnight, probably three days easy. This is more geared around winter. About the biggest thing I have in here would be my winter sleeping bag. Not deep, it's 15 degree, so I mean it'd get you pretty cool, or down pretty cool. But give me just a second and I'll get this resituated here and I'll show you what all I've got in here. It's really comfortable. These wide straps that it has really hold the load, or spread the load. Now if I was to add any more to this, say like the butt pack that you can get to go with it, I could probably hold some more, which I may end up doing. I don't know if you'd want to go much heavier than this though, since it don't have a frame. I think if you went any heavier than the Molle II medium rucksack, looks like it would probably be more ideal for a deep winter pack load. But that being said, I'm going to show you what I got in here. And show you kind of what it'll fit. But give me just a second. I'll reposition here. But I don't know how well you can see all of this. I'll try to get it in. But just on top here, I have my, it's a self-inflating Ozark Trail underpad. Let's see, I'll lay this out. Give me something to lay all this on here. And I mean, I'll show you, this thing can hold quite a bit. I've got a lot. The canteen pouch. I have my Pathfinder bottle, no water in it. Inside there I have my Tote 750 cup, lid, koozie, all that in there. Rain jacket. I've got gloves, since it's a little cool out right now. I've got some gloves, another boggin, a few other little things in there. Enough food for, say, a good 2 days. Probably about a pound and a half right there. Let's see. And I have my 10x10 tarp. This is the AquaQuest Safari 10x10, so it's a little thinner. I have the Defender version too, but it's quite a bit bigger. You know, we don't pack down near as small as this one. But this one works really good. It's got all those tie points. You can make a shelter if you wanted to, if you didn't want to use a hammock. Now, this is the War Bonnet Blackbird XLC. So it's a pretty big hammock. It's an 11-foot hammock. Got the bug net. It's got the big robust straps. So it takes up quite a bit of room, even though you can get it smushed down pretty small. It still takes up quite a bit of room. But most of this inside here is my bedding or housing, whatever. Then I have a hiking bike down sleeping bag, 15 degree. This too, you can get it smushed down pretty good, but when you put it in here, it takes up the majority of the pack. So right there I have my sleeping bag, hammock, tarp, and pad. So that's all my sleeping arrangements. Outside of that, I have a few little things just stashed on the outside of the pack. I have my Moore companion. Just slip down in here, it won't come out. Then I have the Moore Garbird right next to it, just for a more robust knife. I have more knives, but I just like those two. Those are, I keep coming back to them. I really like them. This one's not really fastened in. I could probably actually attach it better to it. But for now, I just slide it in here, and then I have a little thing I put on my, take this off, put on my belt. Just carry it kind of like a dangler. In the back, I have a emergency blanket. That can also, I've used that inside the sleeve of my hammock, just to kind of get me a little bit more warm. Kind of keeps the air, and where your pad doesn't hit your shoulders, it just keeps you a lot more warm. So I always keep that in there just for emergencies. Even if I'm not going on a overnight with this, I still have that, even just on a day hike. Just never know. I have a couple of buffs just attached to the pack, just to wipe off sweat, put on my head. My head gets a little cool. I'm bald, so my head gets a little cold sometimes. And those work really well. I can put them on and put them around my neck. They just work really well. I use those when I'm fishing in the kayak and stuff too, just to block the sun off my head. There's 3 compartments in the front of this. You have this first little, inside here I've got a trash bag, a 3x4 piece of plastic. I use that for my feet outside my hammock. That way when I'm putting on my shoes and stuff, I'm not just sitting in the mud. That along with Sawyer Mini water filter. All that goes in there. And then I just have a piece of paper that has all the weights of all my stuff, so I can kind of keep track of that when I'm loading it. Not an ultralight by any means, that's for sure, but I definitely try to keep it comfortable. And this might be a little overkill, but I've got some toilet paper in here. It's not one of them little bitty rolls, it's a full-size roll. I took the inside out and just smushed it down, put it in this bag. You never know. It's usually in the morning, that's the first thing I gotta go do. Headlamp. This is just a little old cheap Ozark Trail. I've had this for years. I don't even know how long I've had it, but it's worked really well. It don't have a flash mode on it, which is one reason I keep this one on here. This is just a little cheap, but it has flash mode. Plus I can use this to just kind of look in my pack if I need to. Inside here, I keep all of my stove stuff. I have my Trangia triangle thing I made, a windscreen, fuel. I have 2 silverware, a little fork and spork and human gear, fork and spoon. Then I have my little alcohol stove inside here. That's all my cooking stuff. Stakes for the tarp. Saw. This is just a little cheap one from Walmart. I had another one that I kind of started using in some of my construction stuff to cut out some stuff. I kind of dulled it up, so I ended up In here, this is just a few odds and ends things. I have some bank line. I have a little first aid kit, a little rope. I'll use this to hang my pack around the tree beside my hammock. Bank line. And that's really all that's in there right now, but it's got plenty of room if I need to add anything else to it. Inside here, it's mainly all my fire starting stuff. That's a little jar. I've collected some sap, some fat wood. You can see, I don't know if you can see that. That's some nice resin inside there. Little candle, ferro rod, some duct tape, a nail with some more duct tape wrapped through it. And that's kind of just for punching holes in. Say if my belt or something got a little loose on me while I was hiking, tighten it up or for whatever reason. That's in that pouch, or that pocket. Inside here, I have just a little cheap compass, and then my signal mirror. It's one of those you can hold up and look through it, and you'll see the little dot. It'll show you. And this little pouch, I can actually relocate on the pack if I want. It's got Molle buckles, so if I needed more room in this pocket for something, I could put it somewhere else on the pack. That's pretty much it. I don't have anything in this other canteen pouch. I could use that for another water bottle or stuff rain gear or something in it if I needed to. Other than that, it's a really nice pack. It's really well made. And I don't know if you can tell the color. I actually dyed it just a little bit of a greenish color. I just got these to put on the side. I was using another thing to hold this. But I don't know if you can see the difference in the color. Probably not on camera. So I'll probably end up dyeing these too. I want to get the butt pack to put on here. Just for more room. Like I say, this is probably a little overkill for this pack because it doesn't have a frame, so the weight doesn't sit right on your butt. It's all pretty much suspended on your shoulders. Even when you take the strap and put it around your waist, it holds it a little, but I think it's mainly just to keep the pack from moving around. So I think, like I say, if you're going to do any more than this, to really go for a week in the winter, medium rucksack would probably be ideal because it has a nice frame, nice heavy straps, same quality. I mean, this right here, for me, I wanted like a canvas bag, something more robust than all the little nylon ones I have, but I can't afford that. So, for me, I gave $40 for this one online, and I would have loved to have got the woodland camo, but it was like 3 times more. I mean, cheapest one I found was like $115. I mean, that's too much. I mean, for what I use it for. I know people don't like this digital camo, but for me, it works. Like I say, I dyed it a little bit so it'll kind of blend a little bit better to the eye, but otherwise I just don't like that yellowish brown that they have in the all kinds of straps. It's got the quick release buckles on these straps, but I don't think I'll ever have to hit the trail and run, you know. So I don't know if I'd really need that. that's it. I mean, I could still put some more stuff in here, but I mean, I have everything really that I need to get me through a pretty cold night. Like I say, the emergency blanket, if the sleeping bag wasn't enough, which I've slept out in this, about 37 is about as low as I've went. And I mean, I was too warm almost. So I could lighten this up some if I just wanted to go out. I could get rid of the hammock, use the tarp as a shelter, still have the pad lay on the ground. I could use the plastic, you know, for the moisture barrier, or even the space blanket. But, as you can see, there's quite a bit of stuff in there. I don't know if you can see all of that, but the way my camera is, it's kind of funky. But I ain't even gonna try to move it. That's it, guys. Just a little short video trying to show a little bit of what can fit inside of this thing. And like I say, I mean, this right here, if I put all of this in here, like this front pocket, get some of that in there. And even with all of that in there, I could still fit more. Because I mean, this zipper, it's not even close to being, I mean, there's a lot of room still left in there. I mean, it mainly takes up, this sleeping bag takes up a lot of room. If I really wanted to, I could strap this onto the front somewhere. I just shoved it in here just to kind of eat up space. As you'll see, and this is kind of pushing it for the size. I mean, if I push it down, I could fit another shirt or something in there like that. But that's basically it. These little straps at the top, I wish they were an inch or two longer. Because with my pad, it just does go around in the latch. But that's it, guys. Guys and gals, whoever I got watching here. But if you're thinking about getting a nice robust pack, I would definitely recommend it, because I'd say this thing's probably been through service just by looking at some of the things on it. And there's nothing coming apart. The only thing I had to do was the little button that lets this loose for the pack. I had to go get me some little snaps and make me another one. No big deal. I could have left it the other way, but I didn't. That's it, guys. I won't take up no more of your time. Just wanted to show a little bit of the Molle II 3-day assault pack. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good one.